Hi Virgo, welcome to your October 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. If this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid. This simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Okay, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and kick off this reading by clearing the energy. So if you are listening to this using headphones, I suggest turning it down a little bit. I don't want your ears to hurt. Let's go ahead and get this started. Awesome. Okay, Virgo, let's go ahead and see what's going on in your love life. What do you need to know about it? Who's coming through for you in this reading? Is it someone that you're together with, apart from, single or taken? Whether you know this person likes you or doesn't, let's see who's coming through for your reading and why, or what may be happening for you in the month of October for my Virgos. Oh dear, Virgo. A lot of cards are falling over. Please, one spirit, thank you. But I can already tell this is going to be a little complicated, a little complex. You need guidance in this situation. I don't know why I need to say that both of you don't know what's going on here. But let's see. What does Virgo need to know about their love life? Healing. Wow. Okay, so it says old wounds and childhood issues need revisiting. So there's definitely something triggering in this connection, and it doesn't feel, triggering in the sense of traumatic, but there's things you're bringing out in each other that need to be healed, things that have been left unhealed. But really this connection has been healing both of you, I kind of feel. And that's why there may be confusion around, what is this? Like, why do I feel so strongly about this? Why can I not, we can't keep from each other for very long. That's the kind of energy I feel like. You met this person for a very important reason, Virgo. You met this person so you both can evolve, so you both can be in alignment with one another, so you can heal from the past. I don't know, there's still some lingering energy, whether it's on your end or their end, of a heartbreak, of a betrayal that has still been within someone, and the energy has held space for that older energy that just really needs to be let go of. Let's see what's here. Strictly sexual, bottom of the deck. So Sagittarius had strictly sexual in their cards. I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. If so, check out the Sagittarius reading to see if there's messages for you there. Wow. So, this is the kind of energy I'm getting that's different than Sagittarius's. There's someone, whether it's you or this other person, that is coming through in this reading that was not looking for a connection, has been really, really hurt by love, and was really afraid to open up in love again. So I feel up until they met you, they were really just looking for a good time. They were looking to fill that void, that space in them that was really hurt from a heartbreak, from a betrayal, from even childhood issues around love, divorced parents, single parent type of energy coming through, feelings of neglect, abandonment, not thinking they're good enough for anything or anyone. But I don't know, Virgo, there's something about the energy you've brought into this connection that has opened something within them they thought they would be able to shut out and close forever. And what they thought was just going to be strictly sexual has turned into something so much more, far beyond that. I'm getting that someone's name, first, middle, last, initial, could end with an R. I don't know who that may be for, but I'm seeing an R, so it could just mean also first, middle, last, initial. But yeah, they weren't prepared for this. They weren't prepared for the energy you would bring to this connection of opening a wound that is finally being healed because of you. That's profound. And if it's vice versa, it's vice versa, right? But someone here is really getting healed in this connection and kind of evolving out of an outdated outlook on love of just having a good time. Everyone's out to get me, hurt me, so I'm just going to do this for fun. Even some of you kind of turn this player playette. You got them a bit shook. They were thinking they were going to be a player playette for life. And then they met you, and it's all changed. Definitely. Wow. Okay. Let's dig into this. Complex it is. Okay. Let's see what's going on here for my beautiful Virgos. Yeah. Wow. Whew. Okay. A lot of swords energy here. So you could be dealing with an air sign. You could have air in your chart. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius is big here. But bottom of the deck, we do have the Queen of Swords. Libra energy. So you could be dealing with a Libra. You could have Libra in your chart. Does not have to be the case in order for this to resonate. But Virgo, there's some boundaries you put in place, or there's some truths you said to this person. There's this energy about you that's like, you just see through the BS, you cut through the BS. And there's something you have brought to this connection, a certain air of seriousness, I guess you could say. I feel just, I don't know if this happened in September or August even, but there's some sort of change in your energy that they know you're not the one to mess with. You're not the one to play around. You will cut people if you need to. In a sense, you're protecting yourself, right? And they get the hint, big time. With this energy here, it's no more messing around. And you've called them out. You've definitely called them out, I feel. And it put them a bit in their place to finally look at themselves and look at the situation that they have with you, that they feel towards you, and really start to get serious about what it is they want to do. They know one thing's for sure. You're not going to wait forever. You're not going to wait around, and time is now to make a decision. I think you've had a conversation that was really real. And I think, you wanted to kind of speak from your heart, but you knew you had to protect it, so you just said it as it is. And I do think that was the only way they were going to receive the message from you of what you're expecting, what you're demanding, and what you're going to take. For those of you, I even feel you were the one to cut communication. So they've been wondering and thinking about it ever since you kind of pulled out, pulled away, pulled back. Left them on red, I'm hearing. You or them. And you're doing it because, or someone here is doing it because they want a serious answer, a serious response. The whole truth and nothing but the truth. I kind of want to clarify this Queen of Swords to see what made this whole cutout situation happen. And others of you too, if you didn't cut them out, they just know you mean business. You're serious, and it's not their game at all. Where again, they kind of went into this thinking strictly sexual, have fun. It's more than that. It's gotten real serious, and it's about to go down, I kind of feel, between the two of you. Yeah, Five of Pentacles. Oh, okay, so it is cutting out. Taurus energy. Yeah, they feel left out in the cold by you, Virgo. They feel the repercussions of their own actions. I definitely don't get the sense that this was like for no reason, right? I think they definitely get why you set a boundary in. But it was very much needed. I think if you were to go about the way of being patient, being passive, just letting them deal with it on their own, they would be comfortable with that side that was unhealed and letting that rule over the connection and the situation. And again, with the Five of Pentacles too, I feel you just didn't think you were receiving enough from this. You weren't getting enough from this. You weren't seeing the value in this. And I do think deep down they have more to them. I don't know how or why, but it's just like an observation you've had about them. Maybe there was a glimpse you saw of them that was a bit more vulnerable during a night where maybe they had a bit too much to drink and they just spilled it all out on the table. I'm hearing Marvin's Room by Drake. Could mean something to someone. But it's like, deep down they're a better person than what they put themselves off to be, or that they could have the potential of being sweet, kind, and caring if they were to just let their guard down. But until then, you weren't going to put up with it. And now they are in this space of missing you, or if you're not talking, of wanting to make amends or wanting to work things out. Because there's this truth now that is lingering within them that there's something important here with you, or something profound here with you, that they should have never taken for granted, or that they should start actually acting on if they want to keep you around. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. There are feelings here that they tried so hard to protect, but they need to realize there's no need to protect it from you. You're not the one to play them. You're not the one to break their heart. You're actually very analytical, very straight to the point, very observant, and you wouldn't waste your time if you felt that this person couldn't give you more. So let's get into this. What's crossing this is the Nine of Swords. Gemini energy. Yeah, so what I feel with this, Virgo, is that you've been on their mind a lot. This whole connection, everything they've experienced with you has been playing on this repeat over and over again in their mind about you, about what effect you've had on them. And when things kind of start to get in that stuck energy, it's because there's still something that has not been healed, has not been addressed. And maybe they're still trying to figure out what it is about this connection with you that's kind of reopening these wounds that have been needing to be healed. It's kind of like someone just tried to, through sex or through romance and having other people around up until you, it was like they just tried to put a Band-Aid on top, but never tried to heal the wound. Never tried to, get in there, put some antibiotics on, rub it in, and do something to make it go away, or if not fully go away, not let it just keep festering and bubbling. But yeah, Virgo, they can't stop thinking about you. And I even feel if you did cut communication, or if you did walk away, or if you did pull back, they're worried. They're very worried. They're worried if you're going to come back. They're worried if you're gone for good. They're worried if they've sabotaged themselves in this connection with you. But I think they just have to lay it all out and speak the truth. That's all there is to it. And they're overthinking the situation when it's really that simple. I'm feeling someone whispering in my ear. Maybe during lovemaking, maybe when you guys were out with other people and they just pulled you in and whispered something in your ear. Or you've done that for them, and that memory is always stuck. What you said or what they've said to you has always stuck. Just that moment. What's crowning the reading is the Page of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Different messages. For some of you, they've been watching you like a hawk on social media, asking friends about you, keeping an eye on you for sure. But for most of you, this is their learning process. They're learning a lot about themselves, a lot about love, a lot about what they want in love through this connection with you. And I feel also this is your energy in a sense where it's like you are holding back from reaching out Some of you may want to, some of you may have like typed down messages and deleted them, that type of thing. Maybe they've done it for you, someone here, definitely. But you've kept your distance because you know the ball's in their court. And so some of you are just waiting for them to finally speak on it, to finally say it. But they are learning from this. They are taking something out of this, Virgo. Realizing something about themselves. And it's the shadow that they've kind of operated from for a while, but we'll get to there. We'll get to that point. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing like those air bubbles on iPhone, because I have an iPhone, of like someone typing something and then like, you know, the bubble disappears. You may have seen that, or like in DMs or something. What's rooting this is the Star card. Aquarius energy. Yeah, you two met for the reason of healing each other, this situation. And I don't feel it's truly over between the two of you because of this. The Star is about going to the Northern Star, that hope, that destiny, that getting back to the truth of why we're all here, why we come into this world having soulmate contracts, karmic contracts, remembering essentially after all the pain and hurt that has happened in our lives, who we are. And we all truly do want love. We all come from an essence of love. The universe is a source of love, and essentially we are all part of that source. And I think deep down they're starting to remember that. Remember that fact of what true love really does feel like when they stop pushing you away or blocking themselves out from it, and what that really feels. It's awakened something in them, Virgo. And in essence, you know, I feel Spirit made you a part of their lives to heal again, to reawaken. And in a way, whether they realize this or not, you have been an answer to their prayers or their unconscious manifestations of finding that person they could feel truly themselves with, vulnerable with, happy with. Someone could live downtown, I don't know, in the city, the downtown area, or even like you have to get off of a freeway exit to get to their house, vice versa. But in the recent past, we have the Devil card. Capricorn energy. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about, Virgo. They were unwilling to kind of work through their demons, work through the ego. And even when they thought they were detaching through these previous relationships of just never attaching to anyone, keeping everything platonic, strictly sexual, that there is actually an indication that they were attached a lot more to their ego, to their fear of vulnerability, than they realized. And that's a deep truth that was scary for them to face, and that definitely triggered them. And there's a lot of insecurities they have, Virgo. A lot of insecurities. And maybe before they used other people to fill up or make them feel better about themselves. Oh, well, they're hitting me up. They're attracted to me. They want to have a good time. I must be attractive to some level. But others of you, if that's not so much the case, this is the past. Being attached to the past. Being attached to the memory, the hurt, the trauma of what someone else did to them or what someone did to you. And that heavy, deep energy that existed within someone for so long that they weren't willing to examine, look at, face, because at a moment maybe it was really painful to sit with some realizations and truths about the matter, but once it's finally faced and dealt with, you can be free from it. So if you haven't been talking to this person, this is what they've been doing up until this point, Virgo, is really looking at their shadow, examining it, realizing the things they did to you that wasn't fair, or even just pushing you away, pushing you out wasn't fair to you. And examining why they did that to someone who has been so amazing in their life. But you were the wake-up call they needed. Truly. What you need to know about this situation is the Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. So yeah, right now they're going through the process of really taking apart this connection and deciphering overall what is valuable to keep in this connection, how to keep you, and maybe certain patterns or behaviors they've held on to for too long, what finally needs to be released. Making up a mind, making up their decision of what they want to do moving forward with this. Because this is earth energy, this is tangible energy. How to move towards you. How to approach this situation with you. Because I definitely think, Virgo, there hasn't been anyone comparable to you. I see this, this whole party going on, popping off, and these two are with each other while everyone else is around. Just having their good old time. Maybe you met at a party or something like that. But they want to hold on to this with you. They don't want you to go. So I think right now, if there has been like a stalemate in communication, they're figuring out how to move forward in this. And how to keep you. To see the likely outcome of this situation, Virgo, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I am going to pull a card from this oracle deck to see if there's anything else they haven't told you, anything else that Spirit wants to bring forward about this connection that you haven't heard from them. Yeah, recovering. And I'm so sorry I've abandoned you. Wow. So yeah, I mean, someone may have pushed someone away, may have walked away, but if they did walk away from you, if you weren't the one to cut communication, I really have to say that they're really regretting it big time. But the main thing here about this, Virgo, is recovering, healing. You have healed something within them. And even for some of you, maybe they brought something up from you that was unhealed. But I think during this space or this time of separation or just not a lot of communication, this needs to happen. If you two want something more to come out of this, if you want to be in alignment with each other, someone has to heal first. And someone could be a doctor, could be a nurse, could be even just a light worker, a therapist, a spiritual coach. But you have definitely changed this person for the best. And I think it's only a matter of time, once this healing process is over, once they kind of truly work within themselves to heal what needs to be healed, I think they're going to be a whole new person that you'll even be shocked to see. Someone's been sleeping in a lot too, or likes to sleep in a lot. But I feel this is temporary. Even if it is for the whole month of October, I think the situation will improve. But to see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. Are they going to move forward? Are they going to keep silent? What are they doing in the meantime? We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and turn this card over here in the extended reading, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection for your clarity. But if this is where we depart, I hope that this has resonated with you in some way. If you'd like to join me with the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find a link to Vimeo, which will take you to the reading. If this resonated with you, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. Want to win a free customized gift box from me? I'm doing this new giveaway where I'm giving away once a month to a lucky subscriber a free gift box that contains a bunch of goodies from me. And if you're interested to see what is in that box or how you can enter your chance to win, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll see the rules of entry there in case you're interested. I love you, Virgo, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.